So you guys just seen my ketone reader, and it's saying 0.7, which honestly isn't bad. I am going to put my GKI on the screen right now. That'll tell us if, you know, we're in a good, like, overall, like, state of, you know, weight loss. But nonetheless, you know, I like to wake up around 1, but I am going to jump on the scale right now, where my coffee's going, to see if I lost any weight. I haven't done that yet. But anyways, we're going to have our morning coffee. We're going to do it a little bit differently today. I have a long morning, so I have to go to the grocery store because I'm out of quite a few things. And I'm also going to go to the gym, and I got to take the kids, and you know, it's going to be busy. So I'm going to probably be gone for the majority of the day. I'm going to go ahead and add one of my 310 shakes to my coffee. You guys know I love these, like you could already tell which one's my favorite. I do have a code and everything down below if you guys want to get yourself some. But vanilla chai and mocha's good too, but what's the other one? Oh, salted caramel. This is my last one. No, I got one more after this. These taste so good, especially if you want to like really blend them up with some like almond milk and some ice. Oh my God. And if you want to put a little Cool Whip in there, it's so freaking good. I absolutely love 310. Their macros are awesome too, and they're super clean. So let me go ahead and kind of show them to you, because I get a lot of questions on what I use for like a meal replacement, and if I'm gonna have one, this is what I'm going to do, because it's pretty clean, and I've been really trying to, if you guys noticed lately, really trying to clean up my act. So all right, so fat is 1.5 grams. This is for the whole packet. 2 net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, and 15 grams of protein. Which you're gonna be like, oh my God, Danielle, that's not like a lot of fat. But also, if you guys been here for a minute, I use their MCT oil religiously. This is my favorite MCT oil. I've tried other brands for like the liquid MCT oil, and they've really done a number on my stomach. And yeah, this one is literally the best one I found out there, and it's never given me any stomach upsets. Even when I try to like substitute for coconut oil, it can really throw you through a loop. But this one, so good. And I believe this has 15 grams of fat as well. So we're gonna throw this and this into our coffee this morning. So this is the salted caramel. And yeah, so if you guys were interested in getting one of these little variety boxes, like I said, salted caramel, jam, vanilla chai, jam. I like vanilla chai a lot in my coffee, and the salted caramel in my coffee, and then on its own, mocha's really good. I like the way it tastes actually a lot. And over here is just like chocolate, and I have the big packets of chocolate, like the big bags of the chocolate and the vanilla. They have chocolate mint, vanilla. I have that one back there already. So, but these ones, I think I'm gonna have to just go ahead and order a bag of the salted caramel, because I'm gonna need it, and a bag of the vanilla chai, because I mean, we running low. We running low. This is, I think, a really good thing. I like to point this out. It's also egg-free and gluten-free and nut-free. So if you guys have any of those allergies, that's really great to know. I know it's kind of difficult to find stuff when you're allergic or have issues with particular ingredients. But it does have this triplex protein blend, which has 5 grams of dietary fiber, and a superfood green blend with probiotics for digestive health. And I think that's why, like, when I have these, I've definitely know a lot of powdered shakes or stuff like that, I get a little bit of a stomach upset, or I feel real bloated and stuff like that, and my stomach is feeling real good after all these things. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I do it. I actually got this idea, if you guys are new here, I got myself a new little coffee thing. I'm going to use hazelnut, because the hazelnut with the salted caramel, life-changing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my packet right here, and I'm just going to empty it in to my cup. And I don't even add any sugar to it, because it already has a really good flavor, or like, you know, stevia or whatever. You could just have, I just add the packet and the 15 grams of this, and I'm going to add a little bit of cream to make it kind of like a salted caramel latte, because we bout that life. So yeah, let me get this ready. All right, coffee is done. So you can see there's the mix, And then what I'm going to do is take a little heavy whipping cream. And you know, I always got my stuff on my scale here. And I'm gonna add 30 grams of heavy cream. So it's definitely gonna give us the protein from the shake, but it's also between the MCT oil and the heavy cream. We're definitely gonna get our fat in there as well. So, and don't forget, we always add our macros at the end. And then I'm gonna take my little milk frother, and it's gonna mix up all the stuff at the bottom. Okay, so here is our cup of coffee all mixed up. Like I said, I use the salted caramel. Love this. This is really good in the coffee, along if you wanted to just do like a really thick shake. Oh, so good. And the vanilla chai, which is in here. Really good. This stuff is super clean. These are really clean, like meal replacement shakes or a protein shake, if however you wanted to treat it. But super clean ingredients, so I really appreciate that. I do have a code, check them out if you want to, but we're gonna have this delicious cup of coffee, keep us nice and full and warm because it is freezing. This, I love taking these 310 shakes and mixing them with the different, because I just got that Keurig, so I got like a little sampler of different flavor coffees and seeing which one like marries together nicely. And I did the hazelnut with the salted caramel. And oh my gosh, if I've even whipped up the heavy cream and made it more like frothy and like a topper, and oh my god, it would have honestly tasted like something you would have gotten at like Starbucks. It's so good. Oh man, that's freaking good. That is real freaking good. I wish I would have had some Cool Whip on top of it. Then I would have been real bougie. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy some Cool Whip when I go to the store today. No, I'm not. I'll make my own. All right. Well, anyways, you guys want to get yourself some 310, I'll leave everything down below. But in your coffee, especially now that it's cold, you are going to be like, why haven't I tried this before? Thank you, my friend Amanda, the Keto Ginger. She put me onto this, and I've never would have thought to do it. And ever since I've done it, it's been so good. And because coffee fills me up anyways. And even if you wanted to throw in a pat of butter in here to really make it like a fatty coffee, you could totally do that. And you would also get, you know, you would really kick the fat into overdrive, but I'm out of butter. Why, I need to go to the store. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my coffee, and it's early, it's only 6:20, so I'm gonna relax for a little bit, then I gotta wake up my kids and get them to school and then start adulting for the day. So cheers, let's get this day started, my friends. Okay, so I'm in my bathroom, but I just jumped off the scale. 172, I think it was 1.8 or 0.6, I don't know. I tried to like record doing it, but I have a mirrored scale, and I'm not going to give you that upwards view. I try to like pan to it real quick, so hopefully I can get it. But yes, so that means that this week I've lost about 1 pound. So that's really good. I'm taking it slowly but surely, okay? I got maybe another 10, 12 pounds, maybe 15 at most to lose. And I would probably be at goal-ish, you know what I mean? So it gets really hard towards the end. These last like 10, 15 pounds, I feel like takes you forever to lose. But I'm really trying to work on toning as well. So I'm like really excited. These new macros, honey, don't be sleeping on my macros. Trust me, trust the process, progress, all the things. But all right, I'm excited. Yeah, baby. Children are dropped at school. We're gonna start our day. I got up today at 4:30. Don't know why. And yeah, so it's currently about 8:30 in the morning. Drop my kids off at school. I have to go to the post office, and I have to go to the gym, and then I have to go do some grocery shopping for the house because we need groceries. But anyways, this is the pre-workout I'm gonna drink before I go. I showed this in my last full day of eating. It is a C4 zero sugar one. This sucker is strong. Explosive energy is literally an understatement. It's very strong. I feel like it's so strong it's almost like drying out my lips a little bit. I've noticed that, like, and when I take it I feel like I get real flushed too. But it definitely gets me up because I want to sweat it out, because I kind of don't like the way it makes me feel, because it makes me feel like fuzzy, like I don't know, like you feel like your skin's almost on fire a little bit, so you want to like hurry up and sweat it out and get it out of your system. So that makes me like work out harder, if it makes sense. I mean, it's probably not the best thing to do, but whatever, we got to get this workout done. I've been struggling. Let me know, honestly, are you guys struggling too? I'm not struggling with my eating. I'm struggling on going to the gym. I don't know if it's because it's cold. It's got really, really cold here. Like right now actually it's warm right now. It's 25 right now, but the high the other day was only like 15. Like we got a really bad cold snap and it's snowing and I just don't feel like it. I don't know. And it's getting dark so much earlier, and like we're dark here by 4:30. It's insane. So I don't know. I'm just like feeling real lazy about going to the gym, but I have to do it. I have to stay active. So let me know down below. Are you guys going through this? Is it like a seasonal thing? What are you doing? Like I'm literally drinking this because I know if I'll have to get it out of my system. That's like my only way of working this out. So all right, let's go do our errands. And then today I did legs yesterday. Today is going to be, what am I doing today? Let's see, I did 2 days of legs already. I did buys, tries, and shoulders, and I did my back. So today is my 4th day. Today is going to be cardio. We're still struggling on the Couch to 5K app, but I did pick up that KT tape and it's been helping. And I got a foot massager that I'll talk about later that's been helping with my bottom of my feet. So I think we're going to do the Couch to 5K. We'll do some ab work. And I think that's going to be it. It's going to be a short gym trip today, but I like that Couch to 5K because it really gets me sweaty. So, all right, let's do this. Here we go. Let's get active, shall we? Okay, so it's time to eat. I'm really not hungry. It's about 10:30, and I had my coffee. What about like 6:15, 6:20? But I just came home from the gym, and yeah, I'm just feeling snacky. Okay, so I want to go ahead and have some nachos. Like that's what I want. I want like those like gooey, ooey, cheesy nachos, you know, but obviously we can't have them, so we're gonna make them keto. And I'm planning on having a heavier dinner, so I really wanted to go lighter with like my meal for the day, like my first meal, I guess, like my lunch, I guess we'll call it. So anyways, I'm going to do some pork rinds. These are the ones we use. You guys don't have to use the ones we use. We just get these ones because I like them because they come in these big sheets. A lot of people ask where I get these. I get them at a local market. You can find these at a lot of your Hispanic markets. They usually have them like on end caps and stuff like that. You could even, like the ones who sell like the menudo and the carnitas and stuff like that, they even make these fresh, and you would see like big sheets in the back by a heater. Those are really, really good if you guys wanted to go ahead and get those as well. But yeah, these are just pork rinds, just the big ones. Let me show you the macros. So here's the thing though about pork rinds, is you never count the protein, because it'll even say it's not a significant source of protein. So I never really take that into consideration, but I do take the fat because it's basically just fried skin. So I'm going to take probably about 2 ounces of, what is that? No, a half ounce, probably like a whole ounce. I'm thinking an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half of pork rind. And then I'm going to shred up this Munster cheese. I wanted to finish it too. This is zero carbs, 8 fat, and 7 protein for, I believe, 28 grams. So I think I'll probably do about 60 grams. We'll see how it coats everything. And then I'm going to put a little dollop of daisy on there, you know. Yeah, so, but I'm going to do mine a little bit different because I'm going to throw them in the broiler. So we're going to set it to broil, set it on high, and we're going to throw that in the broiler so the cheese gets real like bubbly and melty, okay? So I was going to shred up this cheese, but I really don't want to. I think I'm just going to cut it real thin because I always end up shredding my damn fingers. So let's get this stuff all together, and I'll get my scale, and I'm actually going to put the pork rinds into a foil packet just so I can throw them in the oven. So yeah, okay, here we go. So this is kind of what it looks like. It comes in like a huge shell. So okay, so next up is going to be this shredded beef. You guys have seen me use this before in the bone broth. I get this from Costco. Leo said this is in the, he picked this up for me actually. I really hate that not all Costco's have the same thing, but that's just the way it is sometimes. But if you guys were on the hunt for these, this is in the aisle where they have like the canned chicken and stuff like that. It's the Samco lean shredded beef and bone broth. So if you guys wanted to see this and go check it out and maybe give your Costco a call and ask if they have it before you make the trip. But the macros are pretty good. So pretty decent. 4 fats, less than 1 carb, and 15 grams of protein for 2 ounces. And I think that's just about what I'm gonna put. I'm not gonna put too much meat on here. So, because I don't really, like I said, I'm making a like recipe tonight. It's a smothered pork chop, and I'm not too sure. Benny, no. I'm not entirely sure of the macros for that just yet. All right, next up, I'm just gonna cut the cheese. I'm just gonna slice it. And I'm probably gonna do, we'll see how much it is. I'm just gonna slice it really thin. So all right, so here's our nachos. We just got 2 ounces of that shredded meat. Again, guys, I'm not really that hungry. I just wanted something to kind of snack on. And there's 30 grams of the Munster brick cheese, and there is 1.5 ounces of pork rind on here, okay? Because scale for every, well, 64, it's all good. I'll put it in, but about 60 grams of cheese, okay? But make sure you use a scale for everything. Obviously, don't throw the scale in the oven. I just have, I'm gonna leave this on a little baking dish so it doesn't, you know, like fall or anything in there. Make sure the cheese is on everything, and everything will bake down and it'll get cheesy and bubbly and gooey. So into the oven it shall go. So yeah, let's put that in for like maybe 7 or 8 minutes. We'll say 8 minutes. Look, I told y'all I'm not perfect. I mean, we just won't eat that. Oh, damn, that's like real burnt. It's okay. But look at how good the cheese looks. I think the pork rinds, they just cook up a lot faster than I anticipated. It's okay. We'll just take off those pieces. No problem. But look at how everything is looking. So I'll break up that cheese or that meat. I just had an idea. You could even use these big strips and kind of do like a pizza. Imagine with a little bit of red sauce, some mozzarella, and some pepperoni, and kind of like a flatbread pizza. That would be really, really good. Yeah. See? Some of your best meal options come to you on like a whim. But so here is our pork rind nachos. I'm excited for them. So we're gonna put a little bit of sour cream on them. And I wish I had pickled jalapenos, but I don't. But I have a little bit of pepperoni, so I might just throw those on there for a kick. And that's gonna be our first meal. But let me get everything plated up and I'll show you. Okay, so here is our nachos. This is just 30 grams of the Daisy sour cream, and this is 30 grams of the pepperoncinis. This is, for 30 is 1 carb. So I'm gonna keep all that out, and then I'll enter it into my carb manager, and we'll go through the carbs at the end. But this is our lunch, some sheet nachos. All keto friendly too. So, all right guys, I'm gonna go eat and then I will check in with you later. Okay, my friends, we are getting ready to start dinner. It is early, but I'm gonna tell you something. I have to go get the kids from school in a little bit, and they come back as bottomless pits, so I like to have dinner ready for them. But because I'm going to use this, so this is a new gadget, and I just want to let you guys know, tonight's Instant Pot meal is brought to you by KRISTEN KASPER. My girl KRISTEN, who is just the sweetest. Last week, if you guys didn't see, we did do a collab, and she made ribs in the Instant Pot, and I was like, dude, I need to get a freaking Instant Pot. And she's like, I sent you something, and lo and behold, I was like, I can't believe she did that. I've never used one of these. We're gonna try, and I've been like searching. I have like so many recipe ideas, so let me know down below if you guys want to see more keto recipes with the Instant Pot. You guys know I love the crock pot, but we're definitely gonna go ahead and give the Instant Pot a go. But yeah, so yeah, I've never used it, so we're going to make smothered pork chops. Okay, so we're gonna use this bad boy. I gotta open it up and everything. Okay, so I've never read instructions in my whole entire life, but you better believe I am reading it. I'm test running it. Yeah, so I'm still working on it. This thing is pretty freaking cool. You know, you can make yogurt in here. I feel like literally like I'm just waking up in the 21st century. This is ridiculous. I should be ashamed of myself. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of our pork chops and we're going to season them with salt, pepper, and thyme. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about working with this thing. Just a little bit, but we'll get through it. So I'm gonna take some fresh cracked pepper and season both sides with, you know, salt, pepper, and thyme, okay? So season up your pork chops because we are going to fry them first in the Instant Pot. So nice little sprinkle, get a little flavor. Both sides as well, okay guys? The thyme, make sure I like a little bit extra thyme because I think it gives it a really good flavor. Like honestly, it's probably one of my favorite seasonings. Then you just flip them over and you do the same. All right, so I got a little bit of oil in here and then I'm going to hit saute when I find the button. Hitting saute. Jeez, I didn't know you gotta set a timer for this. I feel like this is gonna be difficult for me guys, but I'm gonna figure it out. Heat until pot shows hot on the screen. Okay. Well, I guess it's gonna say hot on the screen. And then I'm gonna start frying up our pork chops. These are our pork chops, so they look good. These are bone-in pork chops. So all right, it says hot, so let's go ahead and let's start frying it up. Okay. I'm only gonna do a couple on screen. Okay, so next up is going to be our bacon. I'm gonna drop that in there. Our mushroom. Okay. And then I have some garlic and I have a little mincer and I'm just gonna, or a garlic press. Okay, so next up is going to be our bone broth. I'm going to add 2 cups of that, okay? I'm going to hit cancel on this and I'm going to kind of scrape up and like deglaze the bottom of this pan. Because I want to make sure that I get like all the chunks and the seasoning and the oil and everything off the bottom. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. So 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And 1 teaspoon of garlic. I'm going to give that another mix. And we're going to bring the pork chops back in here, okay? All right, so I'm going to drop my pork chops back in here. This might be a little too much for in here, but we'll see. We're testing it. True Danielle way, I guess, you know, shit. Oh, okay, it says max. We're all good. We're not hitting the max just yet. Okay, so then it says select turn. Okay, so I gotta put this on. And it says turn the pressure release valve to sealing. Is that the top one? Yeah, the top one, sealing. Okay, and then it says okay, because they're bone in, because since they're bone in, she said 10 minutes. I wonder if I should do them thick. Or you know what? Let's do pressure cook. 12 minutes, I'm sorry. All right, yeah, let's do 12 minutes because those ones are kind of thick and they were bone in. So it says that I could just leave it now. So, okay, I messed up, but it's okay. I'm supposed to, I think I messed up. I don't know. I should have been home when this, so it's on this warm setting, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I messed up or not. We're gonna, guys, come on, leave them. Okay, so it's on this warm setting. I let it sit, cook for 12 minutes, and then it's 3:30, and then it releases for 10 minutes by itself, and then I release the pressure, which you guys just seen, and then once the pressure is gone, it's supposed to say I can open up the lid. I'm thinking. Okay, let's get our other ingredients together. So next we're gonna take out our pork chops when the thing's done, or when it says we can open the lid. We're gonna add some heavy cream.
And we're gonna add some thickening binder. And we're gonna turn this off and turn it to saute so it'll bubble and thicken the cream, and that'll be our gravy. So I'm really excited. It smells really good in here, huh, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're also not gonna judge Danielle for her no knowledge of the pressure cooker. This is my first time, okay? We working on it. We real friends here, and we acknowledge that sometimes we're not pros. That's why I love you guys. Okay, there are our pork chops. Are they like cooked? Holy hell, these suckers are cooked. Right? That's crazy. Yeah, they're freaking cooked. I'm gonna temp them just to make sure, because you guys know I'm weird about that, but wow. So, okay, I'm pulling everything out. Oh my God, they are cooked, because look at, they're literally falling off the bone. Wow. That's impressive. Leo's gonna love this thing. I'm gonna hide it because he's gonna try to take it like it's his. Literally, guys, it's like literally falling off the bone. Look at that. Hell yeah. And it smells so good. Okay, so we're gonna add in our heavy cream and a little bit of our baking binder really quickly. But first thing I want to do is I'm going to hit cancel and put it to saute. And then just leave it, I guess. And then it's going to start bubbling. And then, because we want to make like a gravy. So we're going to want it to start bubbling and thickening, okay? Okay, it says, okay, we hear you, Danielle. All right, so let me get my ingredients. And then once it starts bubbling, we'll add, I guess, the heavy cream. So, yeah. That's like the gravy. Let's take a peek at how the gravy's looking. Look at that. Holy hell, it's already freaking boiling. I didn't even have a chance to get the stuff. All right, I'm gonna add 1 whole cup of heavy cream. And I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of the baking binder, okay? And then I'm going to whisk them together if I can find my whisk. Okay, so I want this to come to like a rolling bubble because I want the baking binder to really thicken this up to make it kind of a really thick gravy, because you can see right now it's just pure water. And if I gotta add another one, then I'll add another one. But I just kind of want to give it a chance to thicken. But I have some rice cauliflower in the microwave right now, and you can see the stuff's already bubbling up. Okay, you guys can see it's at like a rolling bubble. I can't believe this. I'm so impressed by this right now. Ooh, okay. We're going to put it off, and then we're going to put it to keep warm, okay? And then that way it'll kind of cook down, okay? And then that way it'll thicken. But I want to show you guys this meat here, okay? These pork chops. I think it said to return the pork chops. I'm not too sure. They're literally coming like right off the bone. Like, this is no dang joke. Like, look at that. And I thought like, oh man, it's gonna be the ones that were at the top. Those ones aren't gonna be cooked all the way. Nope, the whole thing. And like, so like juicy. And the flavor is, the girls thought I was making homemade pot pie. Beautiful, beautiful, not dry at all. My God, this is like a freaking masterpiece here. All right, so here's my macros for what I just ate already. So 94 fat, 54 protein. So what I'm going to do is I hit the plus sign, I hit that thing again, and it's gonna say recipe. I'm gonna click on that, and then I'm going to type in, I don't know, smothered pork chops. Okay. We're gonna say, people ask me how I come up with things. So there's how many portions. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 pork chops, so we'll say 6 servings. I really think that's really generous, honestly. I'm probably gonna save half of it, so we'll say there's probably 10 servings in there, because I'm gonna probably save some of this gravy. Okay, so let's add ingredients, right? So the first thing we're going to add, I'm gonna use the scan option, and I'm going to get my heavy cream and my bone broth, okay? Scan the little barcode, okay? And I put in a cup. I put in 1 cup of that, okay? So I'm going to add that, okay? 1 cup. And then I'm going to scan the bone broth. So then I'm going to look under, so instead of scanning, you can do search, and I'm going to add bacon. I had 6 pieces, pork. Go up here, and you're gonna hit save. So then you can look at all these different things, but if you look on My Foods, it should be all the different recipes that you did. So we'll look under S for smothered pork chops. And we're gonna do 1 serving, okay? And see where that leads us. Okay, so that's gonna give us 1 serving, 111 calories. So my total macros right now are 103 and 57. 103 of fat, 57 of protein, 13 total carbs. Then all right, here is my plate, or my bowl actually. I wanted to show you, I have about a half a cup of that cauliflower rice on the bottom. And then I have 3 ounces of that delicious, just bomb pork chop broken up on top of there, and then a serving of that gravy. And then I topped it with a little bit of parsley, but you can see the bacon and the mushrooms in there. My goodness, this is so good. I really want you guys just to like see this. This is bomb. Here we go. So 111 of fat, 76 of protein, 7 grams of net carbs. That's not good. That fat is way too low for me. So what I'll probably do is I will have probably another serving of Bulletproof coffee today. So let me do 2 of those. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, and it doesn't hurt me to have Bulletproof coffee because that's my jam. So, I'll have 1 probably before bed because I like coffee. So I usually have coffee after dinner, and then I'm gonna be up late tonight because I got some stuff to do. So that'll be cool. So I'll have for 2 Bulletproof coffees, 148 grams of fat, 77 protein, and total carbs of 16, which is good. I'm really trying to focus really on my total carbs. You don't have to be like me, you could be like you, but and then so I'm gonna have 2 servings of Bulletproof coffee. I had my meal replacement shake. Honestly guys, I'm not even really starving. That's how like filling that was, and you could see that my lunch wasn't that big either. That stuff is really, really good. Make sure if you guys are looking for something, you know, if you're really struggling just to get your, you know, your coffee or your meals in, or your fats, their MCT oil is by far the best I've ever tried. And the salted caramel and the vanilla chai, if you guys are like, oh, I wonder which one really tastes good, those 2 are awesome. Definitely try those out. I'll leave everything down below. Also, I'll leave this recipe for this Instant Pot meal. You know, my nachos, my pork chops, my cut of meat, my... Okay, here is my macros. Here are my ketones at the end of the night here. 2.3. Whoa. So as you can see, I was able to not only, I mean, I'm way higher right now than I was this morning, but you know, I was able to not only kick myself deeper into ketosis, but you know, eat really well, eat some really good stuff, have some really good nutrient dense stuff. Again, with all that 310 stuff, it has all the good ingredients that you need to, you know, kind of feed your body the right way. So there you go. Don't be scared to eat good, to eat your veggies, you know, just trust the process. Up them fats a little bit. You got this, okay? All right, guys, I will see y'all on the next one. Take it easy, friend.